you've ever asked a question, why? Why do we have to stay at home at the moment? Why can't I see my friends from school? Why can't...
Hello, boys and girls. I'm just sitting here with a fire going and my feet up watching Sunday school. It's great. Oh, I better put another stick on. Oh, that's so hot. I couldn't even put a stick on that, so we'll have to get an adult to do it. Now, boys and girls, you all know that you shouldn't be touching fires, and I shouldn't as well, because if you're a puppet like me, and your hands are made of polyester, they might actually melt. So, we'll not go near that, we'll get somebody else to sort it out. But, this reminds me of a story in the Bible, in Daniel, about a furnace heated so hot, men sent to put sticks on it and make it hotter actually died doing it. Now, I've got a video over here about it. Let's go and see.
Fiery furnace. Daniel chapter 3.
King Nebuchadnezzar's army had defeated the Israelites. Now he was their ruler. King Nebuchadnezzar built a golden statue. Then he made a bad law. It said,
"When the music plays, everyone must bow down and worship the statue. Those who disobey will be thrown into the fiery furnace."
The music began to play. The people fell down and worshipped the statue. But Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego refused.
"We only worship the true God."
They said, "The king was mad." The king said,
"Make the furnace extra hot."
He had the three men thrown inside. Yet, when the king looked into the furnace, there were 4 men walking around. One of them looked like an angel from God. The king shouted to the men,
"Come out! Your God has saved you!"
The fire had not hurt them. They did not even smell like smoke. So, the king made them rulers in his kingdom.
Did you enjoy that story, boys and girls? So, what does that tell us from the story in the Bible? Well, one thing is, it is not easy to do the right thing and to serve God. So, King Nebuchadnezzar had captured Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego from their own country and had given them jobs to help in his government. But King Nebuchadnezzar did not believe in God and wanted everyone in the country to worship the gold statue that he had made. He was going to play music and everybody had to bow down to it. Now, it would have been easier for Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego just to go along with it and worship it also. But they loved God and they knew his commandments. And in the first commandment, it says, "Do not worship any other gods." So they obeyed God and knew the consequences, that they would be thrown into the fiery furnace. But they knew that their God could rescue them and that they were prepared to die if they had to. This was very brave. So, it can be very difficult to stand up and serve God. Maybe in school you have been afraid to talk to your friends about God or to tell people about going to church. So, what else can we learn about it? Well, the second thing is, we can learn that God is always with us, as no matter what, and no matter how bad things seem to be. You can be at home, not able to go to school, or not able to see your friends or family. You can also feel sad, but God says that he is always with you and will never leave you. In Hebrews 13 verse 5 it says, "I will never leave you or forsake you." So, Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego were thrown into the furnace. The king was so angry with them at their disobedience that he ordered the furnace to be made 7 times hotter. So they tied up Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego and threw them in. The furnace was so hot that the men that threw them in actually died with the heat. Can you believe that? But something amazing happened. The king looked in and said, "Did we not tie them up? I thought we did. And did we not put 3 men in? Now there's 4. I see them walking about and they're not tied up." So the king immediately knew what had happened and that he was wrong, and that Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego's God was the true and powerful God. So he let them out immediately and was amazed as they weren't not burnt or didn't even smell the smoke. This shows us that even though we have to face something really scary, not to be afraid. We can pray to God and he will be with us. And it says, if God be with us, who can be against us?